The best part about that joke is there is enough women in this bar right now that I guarantee you when I said Kegel, a couple of them did a Kegel. So for the guys that are going home with them tonight, you're welcome. Anyways, guys, I'm going to bring up your first comic. He's been coming here for a while. I've seen a lot of improvement with him over the year. Give it up for Reagan J.
Hope Santa Claus found you, Vince. Heard you were pretty naughty this year. Anyways, hey guys, I'm Reagan J. I just want to say, hey, thanks for having me up here again. Oh man, I tell you, what a year. Hope Santa Claus found you. That's the dad saying after Christmas. You know, every time you're always going, hope Santa found you. You know, it's kind of weird like that. I'm starting to believe after this Christmas, my in-laws don't like me. But they just like really giving me fucked up gifts. Like, I can tell you, man, some of the gifts that I've got over the years, a quadruple XL poncho. You know, for when I'm panhandling on Simcoe in Oshawa. This year I got this silk screen t-shirt that was a little bit on the smaller side, so it looked like a packed sausage. And it was literally a flaming guitar. So I wore it, obviously, just to, entertain my father-in-law. So anytime he'd ask me a cool question, I was just doing an air guitar solo on my t-shirt, because that guitar was fucking flaming, bro. So, have you guys been getting those scam callers? You get them on your phone? Like, I'm just not gonna answer it. So one day, they're getting pretty clever. I actually called one the other day. I didn't call one, they called me. And I answered, and it was some guy on the phone who said it was my father, and he was in trouble, and he needed money. And I said, Dad, you reincarnated into an East Indian man? Oh my God, I miss you. And he hung up the phone. So it's 2 times my dad goes to me in my life. Cold as ice. So yeah, anyways, guys, as I said.
Somebody needs a hug.
As I said. Oh shit, that was a good one. I like that. Thanks, man. So, anyways, my name is Reagan J. I'm 6'4". That's two different measurements, by the way. Eyes up here, ladies. Eyes up here. All right. So, my wife watches 90 Day Fiancé. Anyone else watch that 90 Day Fiancé? Thank you. Oh, I know, it fucks. Like, it's good. Yeah, I like it. So they have like commercials on, and they really plug the shit out of the TLC commercials. And they have one where it's like 1,000-pound sisters followed by 1,000-pound friends. On Tuesdays, TLC. And then you're like, look over to my wife, and I'm like, they are listening. Like, the marketing team fucked up. They are sitting on a gold mine. Like, why don't they call it 2-Ton Tuesdays? If you get that other girl, My Big Fat Fabulous Life, 2.5-Ton Tuesdays, man, on TLC. Anyways, that's a gold mine. Yeah, so anyways, you've been watching, same time, you get those commercials as well. They try to throw in the Canadian content there. So you get the Ontario OLG commercials. And, they kind of adapted to the bleak life of the millennials, such as myself. And there, this millennial won like $1 million on Ontario lottery. So, obviously exciting time, but she lives in downtown Toronto, and she kind of just sits there at her table, and there's not a lot of furniture, she can barely afford rent. And she's like, I can afford rent and groceries. I don't have to go to a food bank for a year. That's, like the bleak life of a millennial living in Toronto. Yeah. So, speaking of shows, you guys ever watch Ridiculousness? Oh, see, okay, you're a woman who do you like that Chanel West Coast? Wow, this is the first woman in my life ever who says, hey, I like Chanel West Coast. My wife, she's like, as soon as I hear that laugh, hey, exactly. Yeah. So my wife's like, how can you watch that show when you have to listen to dying dolphin laugh every time, And I'm just like, it's her tits, honey. Like, I'm a man, we're very, primate. We just.
Tits are always quiet.
Yeah, but I'm a dude. I'm not looking at the dude, But it'll be funny. I can't wait for like another 10 years. Ridiculousness. They have Rob Dyrdek like coming out on like a walker, and he's like, "All right, this guy's gonna fuck himself up." Anyways, that sucks. So another thing that was kind of interesting was, when you die and go to heaven, you're at the pearly gates there, and I feel like it'll be like St. Peter's will roll out that like substitute teacher steel cart with a CRT TV on the top and the VCR on the second shelf. Like when the substitute teacher came in, you knew it was going to be an easy day. But instead, it's like, all right, well, here's a video of you being blacked out, raw and uncensored. That's what you get to watch before you go to heaven, like all those times where you're like, lights on, no one's home, Okay. Guess you guys don't black out as much as I do.
Ain't nobody admitted to it anyway.
Yeah, anyways, that's all right. I'm a functioning alcoholic, that's why I'm shaking up here waiting for another drink. So back when I was single, all those online dating people, and some women, they really like their dick pics. And as I've always told women, I'm a grower, not a shower, so not really huge on the dick pics. So what I like to do is, if I see a girl who I'm actually interested in and she wants a dick pic, I'll send like a picture of Richard Simmons or like
Some other
like a dick, like Richard is another name for dick, right? Yeah, exactly. Fuck yes, it's got it. So the other day, I'm gonna say like probably when I first started hanging out with Matt, we went to a nightclub and there's this gorgeous woman with she had beautiful fake tits, and Matt thought it'd be funny if me, the before Bowflex model, goes up and talks to her, like I kind of told her I was like I don't think that's what she got those tits for, So yeah, anyways, I didn't end up talking to her, but here we are. So my wife told me, my wardrobe needs to be updated. And I said, yeah, honey, you're probably right. The kids who made my clothes are probably adults or dead by now.
Because they're from fucking China.
this guy's here, I'm loving it. So I have a 3-year-old daughter, so I've really tried to slow down my driving. I've actually traded in my V8 Henny truck. I got a Chrysler Pacifica. That thing fucking rules, man. Don't knock it until you try it. Everyone's like, oh yeah, fucking soccer mom, man. Yeah.
What were the covers of it, man?
Yeah, man, it's great.
Need your man card.
Hey, whatever, it's cool. Man away. I get laid regularly, that's fine. Man away. So anyways, I was driving my van the other day on Bailey, and I accidentally cut this old guy off really bad, and he was not happy that I cut him off. And I was just jamming to like Doobie Brothers, some 70s hits, so I had my windows down, I was just jiving, and the guy rolls up, he goes, hey! And I turned on my music, I thought he was gonna be like, hey man, great song, like that's from my era. And he was like, no, he was like 30 years ago, I would have kicked your ass for cutting me off like that. And I was like, man, you would have had no problem. I was 8. So I used to live up in northern Alberta, and when I moved here probably about 6 to 8 years ago, and I used to work downtown Toronto, and one of the girls I worked with, she was trying to indoctrinate me into Toronto culture. So she said, Reagan, this Friday we're gonna go to a drag race. And my redneck northern Alberta ass was like, they're gonna shut down Church Street and have cars dragging up and down it, burnouts. Can't fucking wait. Friday comes around, and you guys know what a drag race on Church Street is, eh? Needless to say, I didn't stick around for the mud bog. All right, I'm gonna leave off with this, guys. I recently got audited by the CRA. They asked me why I was applying for old age pension. I'm 38, yes. Anyway, so I told the auditor over the phone, I said, well, I was at my doctor's the other day, and they told me that my liver has the functionality of a 65-year-old, so I thought I was eligible for old age pension. With the identity politics we play today. I still have to pay that penalty back. Anyways, guys, it's been a slice.
Give it up for Reagan J, guys.